Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video. And we're here for our qualifiers in the Alpine Team Series event, where we see Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon getting their 10% buff. Two great drivers in the game, Series 10 and Series 11, I believe. Yep, so Ocon is a Series 10 driver and Gasly is a Series 11 driver. So two pretty good drivers to have. These crates would be really valuable if you're going to be buying any. All right, the 10x crate here for the event would be really valued to get your Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon up to a good level. Before you do that, though, make sure to support a content creator in game by going into settings, community, support a creator, and type in Gaming with King to support this channel. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. All right, so we're going to be jumping in here. We're going to be using Verstappen and Leclerc, as we don't have the coins required to upgrade these guys. As you can see, it's 295,000 coins to upgrade Esteban Ocon, and we don't have that kind of coin, so we're not even going to try to attempt to upgrade him. And even though we're still not going to be, even if we do upgrade him, the highest we're going to be able to get him up to is level 4. All right, and I don't think with the 10% buff he's going to be outperforming or Verstappen or Lando Norris or Charles Leclerc at level 4. All right, so we're going to be jumping in here to the event. First race up in qualifiers, it's going to be Mexico. Let's go see what we can do. We normally go for the 3-5-4-4 here at Mexico, going softs for 3 laps. Look at that qualifying, P16, P18. That's nice, very nice. All right, so we're going to go softs for 3 and come back to those mediums for 5, and we're going to go mediums for 5 and come back to those softs, or we might go mediums for 4 and come back to mediums to go to finish. All right, we're gonna go with the Rooster, as it is the boost of the event, and it's a good boost to have. So the Rooster boost is a good boost. So once again, another great reason to get some of the 10x crate for this event. I am trying to save my bucks to get Red Bull and Ferrari Team Series when they come around. So I'm not necessarily going to be buying these events, but it's a good buy at the end of the day. That's all I'm trying to let you guys know. All right, so here we go. Up the inside now from Verstappen. Couldn't make it. We're going to cut him down right there, and we'll cut down or Leclerc as Yuki Tsunoda squeeze by him. Let's give Leclerc a little bit of support to get him into position there. All right, so we're looking pretty good. I think we could pass Alonso there. Wasn't able to. However, Verstappen didn't make the move, but he attempted to make the move, but Alonso was on some form of other move, so we couldn't pass him. So now we're defending Yuki Tsunoda. Give a little bit of support here and there to Verstappen as he tries now to sneak by Kevin Magnussen. Wasn't able to. See if he can go around the outside now. Yes, he can, as Charles Leclerc has now picked up, and Leclerc crossed the line with 59%, so he's good to go for 5 laps, but we might just go for 4 with him. And we're gonna go to pit now with Verstappen here, and bring him back to those mediums that he's going to be doing 5 laps on. So what we're going to do is boost Verstappen in from here, see if he can squeeze past Gasly on his way into pit. And he's the only car pitting currently, and here comes other few cars pitting, the rival P17 and so on, and we did not get jump. Just as I said, we did not lose to P17 on the exit. P17 got the jump on us. AI's pit time in the Champions GP. Crazy. Alright, so what we're going to do is just go to pit now for some fresh mediums with our Leclerc. So we catch the hard tires out. And we can't 2 boost Verstappen because we want him to do the maximum amount of laps on these medium tires. So we'll just let him drive, and we'll have Leclerc to be the driver to boost. Now we don't want to team order or Verstappen, so we want Leclerc to make his way up to Piastri here. Then we squeeze up the inside of Piastri just like that, create a little bit of distance. Now we can team orders or Verstappen. So we're just gonna let Leclerc go catch up, and then we'll team order. All right, so we see Verstappen also moving up on Zhou, so we moved up, and we want to team order or Verstappen as we get some of those hard tires out the way. So Verstappen now can team order. There we go. And he's right recovered beautifully behind Leclerc. Now we can kind of cut down Leclerc. All these hard tires who have not pitted, we want to boost by them as they're going to be going to pit now. So we're going to boost Leclerc here as we go for the overcut. And we've got all of them up to P13, P14 now with Verstappen. They're all going to come back out on softs. We didn't want the soft tires to be behind us, but we have two drivers on softs there, Kevin Magnussen and Alonso, and they're going to be putting up a really good fight to pass. Let's see if we can squeeze past Hülkenberg up the inside with Leclerc. And then Hülkenberg is on the hard tire, so we're going to leave him to let or Verstappen see if he can pick him up. Hülkenberg is attacking Leclerc on his mediums, and he's on the hards. So he's not going to go down easy to Verstappen. Now Verstappen gets passed by Magnussen on the softs. And I think he's going to get passed by Alonso on the softs as well. So what we're going to do is just boost now or Leclerc. And once Alonso's go by, we're boosting so we don't lose. Ooh, we lost another position there to Albon on his mediums. We didn't want to lose the position to Albon. I knew we couldn't defend the soft tires, but we didn't want to lose to Albon. Anyways, 21 points for us. We'll take it. Let's jump on into our next race and see what we can do. Here we go for our next race on Canada. See where we qualify here at Canada. Nice little qualifiers, P17, P18. Interesting here. We seem to be improving on our qualifying potential, which is very interesting. We're going to basically run the same strategy. With boost, we're going to go Kawhi for that extra pit time. For just a little bit of extra pit time there, we're going to go with the Kawhi boost on both drivers. As we know, the pit time is where we're losing the majority of our races to these AIs. Alright, up the outside goes Verstappen, moving up to P13, 12, 11. Can he get up to P10? And here comes P11, retaking that position. Alright, we're going to cut down here and boost back up in the jam right here to see if we can sneak by. And we did sneak by in the jam. Round the outside he goes and got blocked. So we're going to cut these off and cut that off and cut these down. Let's give a little bit of support. See if we can squeeze past Carlos Sainz up the inside or around the outside we go. And then we'll just cut back down. We would love to have a little bit of power unit there to give a little bit of support, but we don't have it, to see if we can squeeze past Lance Stroll. So we'll continue, give some support as Sainz squeeze past, then we'll retake Sainz and see if we can just squeeze past. Come on. He slammed into the back of Perez, and then just Sainz just retook that position from us. We could now boost away, all the way up the inside of Perez. We don't have the power unit to continue the boost. Leclerc in P17 trying to hold strong and not lose too much. Now we've got passed by Kevin Magnussen. And we're going to go to pit now for hard tires up the inside. Let's boost some on in. for those hards. P11 is going to get a jump on us. P15 as well. So both cars in front of us got the jump because they have a faster pit stop time than us. So once I go into the pits and I see AI cars coming in front of me, I know that they're going to jump me because their stop time is really fast compared to ours. Right, let's see if we can sneak up the inside. There we go, picking off George Russell as we're going to go to pit now. Alright, look at P16 just coming to ease behind us. Alright, so we'll get the jump on him because he's behind. We're back out in P20, P19, and we're in P21 with our Verstappen. Alright, so we have a host of cars who have not pitted, mediums and hards. So we should be able to pass a few of them and pick up some positions. And we're just going to use now our Leclerc with this little bit of power unit to boost and try to pick up some positions. We're not too focusing on Verstappen. He's going to pick up positions via pit, via passing those who are in pit. So there we go, boosting him up to P20. The driver that will be picking up most of the position for us is going to be Leclerc. Ooh, he was boosting all this time, burning down all of the power unit that we wanted to use strategically and boost at certain corners like up here to see if we can sneak by. We're going to cut down there and try to save. Let's give some support to our Verstappen to hold. Didn't manage to hold there. As we go by pit, we're going to boost on out. So we're up to P12, boost on by, and we're down to P22 with Verstappen. So we're picking up positions with Leclerc, but Verstappen can't seem to hold because he's on the hard tires and everybody's on softs. So he's going to drop back to P24. Nothing we could do about that. Leclerc, on the other hand, we could try and see if he can go or maintain P12. We're just going to try and boost him to defend these corners that we would have been overtaken by the soft tires. So we're just going to try our best to hold and not get overtake by the softs. Boost here. Sainz got up the inside. Can we retake Carlos Sainz? Up the inside. Good try. Couldn't. So we're up to P13, P24. We could just boost P24 now to finish. And that's going to be 13 points. Nothing much. Ooh, a car suffers a breakdown and another car suffers a breakdown. We should pass this other car to the line. There we go. So P22. So 15 points for us there. We'll take that. All right. Let's jump into our next race. Here we go for our third race of the video. We're at Japan, 71% chance of rain, and it's a wet qualifiers. All right. See where we qualify here. P19, P20. And it's going to be a dry race, so we're going to go for mediums into hards, hards into mediums. All right. Boost. What boost are we going to use? We're going to go with Kappa. For both drivers, we have a lot of Kappa, so we can use that. Let's go. Fast start method real quick. Allow our drivers to see if they can pick up some position. As Verstappen he's stuck in the middle there, and he's just glitching in the middle as he's stuck. He wants to, you can see that he wants to get out, but he can't find a way. And now he keeps slams it into the back of Bottas. Now he passes Bottas up the inside of Alonso, and then he's in the jam, getting blocked in. Even Leclerc got a better exit out the jam, and he's up to P14. Verstappen in P17. All right, so we want to see Leclerc crossing the line with 75% of tires, and that's good for 4 laps. There we go, 75% over the line. He's good for 4. As Verstappen, we're going to be doing 3 and come back to hard tires with him as he drops back. Some guys on softs, I guess. Yes. Now we're going to use these boost on Verstappen to try and push him up. As we see, or Leclerc kind of dropped back from P14 to Zoe on softs. Now he has Tsunoda on hards, and then he has, who's this? Sargent on softs. De Vries, come on, don't, oh man. The soft tires are all in pit. We can cut back down. We're gonna have to team order here. We didn't want to Yuki Tsunoda to pass or Leclerc, but it is what it is. We're gonna try and see if we can sneak back by Yuki Tsunoda, but we're gonna get team orders here. Give some support to our Leclerc. Now as for Verstappen, we want him to be right on the back of Yuki Tsunoda, who is putting up a pretty good drive, holding his position. And we're gonna boost now our Leclerc to go around, see if he can pick up P11. Yes, he can. Here comes our exit in P23. Ooh, we weren't boosting on the exit there. Pretty slow exit for us, but we'll cut it down there. Now we're gonna be bringing in Leclerc. Oh, defend, come on. Good try. Albon should be, oh, Albon is also on hard tires, and he just snuck by us as we tried to defend there. Alright, so we're gonna boost in our Leclerc, and everybody who's going into pit on hards now will be getting out in front of Leclerc. Now we want to just use a little bit of boost and move up to P16 with our Verstappen. Leclerc is back out in P21 on his fresh mediums, and a host of cars behind, or Verstappen is on mediums. So we're gonna have to use Verstappen, give him some boost here and there, and not just allow him to sit. Sargent is on hards, and he'll be going to pit. It would be nice if we could just squeeze past Sargent before. Good try to pass Sargent. We are above the tire threshold, and we retake P20 with our Leclerc. Alright, we see the rival now boosting away, and we're just going to boost to defend. We're not just going to allow him to boost by us. Come on, get Sargent, get Sargent, get him. There you go, there you go. Now Sargent can hold up the rival as we let our Verstappen kind of just cruise until the rival passed Sargent. Now he has passed, and we can now just go back to boost to defend our position and pick up a few. And Leclerc has lost P20. That's alright. And we're just gonna keep our Verstappen cruising out here in P15. Now we want to boost or Leclerc to pass the rival there. We got him, and we could just boost or Verstappen from there to pit to finish. Let him use all of that power unit that he has, and we're going to do the same to see if we can sneak by the rival Hamilton as he's on the hard compound. And then there we go, P18, P15. All right, so overall great race in the end for 17 points. We'll take it. Let's jump now into our final race and see what we could do in that one. Here we go for our final race of the video at Imola. Let's go. Alright, so Imola is going to be a two-stop strategy with a one-stop strategy with one of our drivers. So Leclerc is basically going to be doing the one-stop, and Verstappen is going to be doing the two-stop. Alright, so Verstappen, we're going to go with the Kappa. Kawhi would be the better option here, so we're going to go with the Kawhi. So we get a little bit of faster pit time in there. Let's go. Also see the rival going softs and hards. Right, let's see Verstappen, come on, ease off. He just got the space, and then he just slammed back onto Sargent's side for some strange reason. and the space was wide open for him to go. Now he's up to P12. All right, let's cut him down there. And we see our Leclerc trying to squeeze through that jam in P21. All right, so we don't want to burn our tires down too much on our Verstappen, so we're going to just allow him to drive. We needed to cross the line at 70% if we're going to get 3 laps in. And we're way below the 70% marker, but we're still going to attempt to go for 3 laps with him. We see Alonso boosting away up the straight, not able to pick up any position because you can't overtake on straights. This season, you can only overtake in corners, not on straights. So it doesn't matter how long the straight is, you can't really overtake on there. And tracks like Jeddah and Miami has a lot of straights that we used to use to get the overtakes done. Because of the long straights, we can't overtake on them. So those tracks are basically the worst tracks right now in the game because you basically can't overtake up the straights and it's majority straights. All right, let's go back to pit now for some fresh mediums with servicing as we conserve our Verstappen to try and make it back to pit without running out. We can boost him from there as he holds off De Vries and bring him into pit. Kind of slow them up as well, so or Leclerc can pick them up as he goes by. And we're back out in P21. Boost back up as Alonso just snuck by us, and we're just gonna let him cruise. All right, now we can boost both drivers here as we boost into pit now for the fresh hard tires for Leclerc. And we just use a little bit of power unit on or Verstappen. We're gonna use a little bit here by pit, so we pass those on hards who are gonna be in pit. Only one exited so far, and we're gonna catch the rest. Moving up to P17, then cut back down. We want him to save some power unit or Verstappen here, because we're gonna bring him back to soft tires for the final 2 laps, and we want him to have just enough power unit to boost at least one of those laps, preferably the final lap. Yeah, we want him to have power unit to preferably boost the final lap. All right, so we're gonna go around for another lap. We could use a little bit of power unit up the straight here as we pick up P13. He slams into the back. Use some power unit to see if we can pass. No, we cannot. Now we're gonna just put in his go to pit orders for no servicing, and then we're gonna cut down on the straight, cut back up. Sargent got the jump, and once we hit these straights, we're gonna just cut him down so he saves as much power unit as possible. And then we're gonna just boost him on into pit, and here comes our Leclerc to pick up P17, and here comes the exits for Verstappen. Boost through that corner, and Albon still kind of just speed past us on his hard tires. All right, now we got Albon out of the way. All right, so P17, P22 currently. We have a host of softs and medium tires behind our hards here. What we're gonna have to do is boost these hards to finish. Let's boost or Verstappen from there as well. Now we're gonna time the hards. We don't want to just boost on a hold. Come on, we could have hold over there, and we're just gonna boost the hards from here. That should give us enough tires to make it to the finish line without running out. And we'll let Verstappen drive, try to sneak by on the corners as he's now out of power unit, and we're up to P16 and P20 for the finish. All right, so overall a great qualifying event. We should definitely get through to the opening round on these scores. And yeah, let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event. Use code word result down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. And remember, Team Ferrari, remember, you guys who scored around 5,200 to 5,400 stars last event. Hopefully you guys can increase your stars this event, and whatever scores you guys get, that's going to be our median score, and that's going to increase our team's performance. All right, so that's basically going to be it for this one. Our final score is going to be 67 points, which we should definitely get qualified with. And yeah, that's basically going to be it for this one. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Remember to support a content creator in game by going into settings, community, support a creator, and type in gaming with King to support this channel. Really appreciate you for all your support. And that's basically it. Shout out Christopher Graves, Alfredo Jr., Stelios, and Touch My Dilly.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love.